Jenny May, yes, the West Coast Fever have made all of the early running. Those youngsters from Perth holding that 1-goal advantage. Can they maintain the pace over the star-studded Magic lineup, Kerry Wells?
Well, we all hope that Magic can get up in this quarter and get some momentum, because if they don't, the rivalry round is certainly in jeopardy. They're not just doing it for themselves today, they're doing it for the other New Zealand teams. And this would have been one of the games we thought, as New Zealanders, we would get some points from.
So the Magic will have the first opportunity of the second half. Doesn't look to be any changes out there from either side at this stage. They do level things up early on.
Great take there from Leah Short to secure that ball.
Long ball, a pop ball in over to Bassett. She holds well and steps in. She takes the comfortable shot as the Magic come back. Brown, nice work from Jodie Brown, all square again.
Just to tidy up on attack, we're getting a lot of ball defensively, but not finishing it off and opening it up too soon. So, got to do the job, what the leader is on your bid.
And no, it was a bit of a seesawing match. How do you cut out those small errors as well?
Yeah, I think we're giving ourselves accolades before they actually do, to be honest. So, you know, we'll see what we're made of and just to calm down and ground ourselves and do our job.
Yes, well, always honest. Nolene Taurua giving themselves pats on the back before they deserve it, and she wants them to tidy up on attack, Kerry.
Yes, she does. And this attack end is very experienced, and they are struggling with this Fever defence. Just Jodie Brown and Irene van Dijk just need to perhaps work together a little bit more. Get Furman moving, but not so much that Irene van Dijk is outside the circle.
Quick work from the Fever, and it's back to Bassett. Working nicely the Fever attack end.
Yes, lovely work, taking the ball down the same side as the shooter's holding on so that you've got a straight feed. Pretty basic. Oh, and fantastic pass into find Caitlin Bassett on the baseline.
Well, the intercept came from Curran, and Bassett converted for her. The long ball, and it's a 2-goal advantage, and the centre pass for the Fever.
Yeah, pretty happy with the scoreboard. If we stay like this, I'll be even more happy at the end.
And any areas that you're wanting to dominate a bit more, Jane, out there?
Oh, look, I think we can still work a bit more control in our attack end and, you know, drawing the defence out before we pass it into Katie. I think, you know, we still need work on that. We've got some, you know, pretty good defence up for the Magic. So, but I think, you know, we're going okay, travelling all right at the moment.
So Jane Searle there, much like Nolene Taurua, a bit of work at the attack end, but I'd imagine she'd be pretty happy the way her young girls are going at this stage.
Yeah, she'll be happy with the win. It doesn't matter how big or small it comes. Taking this Magic side will be a big feather in the cap of this young Fever side.
So they're pretty much level pegging early in this second half. The Magic being really put to the test by a young Fever side. There is Jodie Brown, rims out, a disappointing effort from Brown.
There was much better build-up from the Magic into that shot, but unfortunately they can't put it away. And Laura Langman comes up with a tip just when her team needed it.
Well, they call it a captain's knock, and Langman's produced an excellent start to that there. It's the call for the contact, so they'll have the free shot. Brown doesn't want to take it though, and she defers to Van Dijk. 29 apiece.
Madison Brown taking on both Peter Scholes and Laura Langman on that centre pass.
Well, she's been pretty good so far, Madison Brown. Why not take on the two experienced internationals in one go? Oh, Williams tried to reach over the top of Bassett, but Bassett just too tall.
Yes, she's got 4 centimetres on Casey Williams, so Casey with her athleticism can get up there, but if it's a good, accurate pass, it's very difficult. And a great ball there from Laura Langman, straight over the head of Furman.
Yeah, quick hands from Langman. Furman had no answers. Oh, Scholes came hunting.
Yes, we talked about this matchup earlier in the game, and I would say that Madison Brown is having the better game between her and Peter Scholes. Scholes has been quite quiet, whereas Madison Brown has been instrumental really in this Fever side's attack.
Well, they were pretty quiet in the first half, but some of the locals are getting into things now, trying to will their team on, now that they've realised that they're in for a real fight from the Fever. There is Scholes.
Jodie Brown doing a lot of work outside the circle.
Gee, Langman having to work hard against Gilmore. They both hit the deck.
Laura Langman just having a rest on top of Andrea Gilmore.
Put your feet up, Laura. Why not?
Contact, goalkeeper.
Furman and Van Dyke come together.
Yep. Yes. Instruction, goal defense.
The Magic, they just can't seem to get ahead of this Fever side.
Hold time, please. Centre, Magic, injury.
Yeah, time called by Laura Langman. Well, we saw her hit the floor a moment ago, so she just wants down the left ankle, a bit of work done, and it might be timely for the Magic just to have a quick regroup as well.
Yes, and see what sort of inspiration Nolene can give them from the sideline.
In regards to our defence, smother right from the back, okay? We've got to get us some ball. When the ball comes down here, hit it hard line, yeah?
We see Langman hitting the floor, but just Coach Totoa smothering defence, which is what they did well at times against the Mystics last week, Magic.
You know when it swings on the outside of the circle? Swings on the outside, we've got to contest on the back because she's just going and then it's an easy in and out for the goal attack. Get on the back.
So Nolene Taurua focusing on defensive things in that little timeout, just wanting to get more ball. Her team need the ball to play with, so wanting tight, smothering defence from the goal shoot right down to Casey Williams at the back end of the court. And listen to that Fever side. They are pumped. They're ready to go and they're ready to take on this much fancied Magic side. We're in for a cracker of a second half.
Well, they've made a change in that break, the West Coast Fever. We see Emma Beckett's come on for Gilmore at wing D. Gilmore was the player that took the tumble with Langman, so we'll see what influence that has, because Gilmore's been quite good for them so far.
Yes, well, Frances Solé has been very quiet in this game, and you would say that's thanks to Andrea Gilmore, so disappointing for the Fever to have to take her off. And Beckett, a player we haven't seen a lot of, so it'd be interesting to see how she goes.
So the Magic going to work things through court. Oh, it's a tough ball for Langman to have to take, and once again,
she lands on top of Shea Bolton this time.
Well, she's hit the deck a couple of times, but she's doing it cleverly in that her opponent's the one who has the hard bit.
Using them as a cushion, here we go. Just inaccuracy of passing, just not to the right spot there for Laura Langman. So Shea Bolton had every right to fight for that ball.
Well, the Magic have taken the lead again, and they have the centre pass as well. So, Furman had it back to the ball, didn't she? And
unlucky for Furman there. Bobby Brown making the call.
A bit hard done by young Furman, the Furminator, as she's known. And they've got an advantage for one of the few times